Alright, we're launching a new 10v10. I feel like I really got beef-caked in that last match, so I've made some changes to my deck. We're going to go to the same area, but we're going to play a lot more conservatively. And I got dogfighters in my deck now, and better anti-air. So, that being said, let's see how we do. F to fast move. Should message earlier where I'm going. We'll see what we can do here. And I'm just going to max out the anti-air that I have at every single round. Two of these are dogfighters. Plane is armed with machine guns and or 20mm cannons, dedicated to engage and shoot down enemy planes. Brought out the Whipplewinds. 37mm flag. So we'll see how we do. Really took a shellacking in the last match. And our teammate here is really being aggressive with the push here. We'll try to support him the best we can.
Hoffentlich entdeckt uns der Feind nicht im offenen Gelände. Fertig machen, Männer!
Bring out a tank to hold our flank. Huge gap in the lines here. Oh boy. Looks like our plans are changing already. That tank.
Feind gesichtet.
Well, battles don't always go how you plan. And we've got nobody in the cities here. Okay, well. Maybe I won't just be able to sit back and bring in anti-air.
Hört. Bereit, Panzer zu knacken.
And I should say we dropped a few players at the beginning of the game. I think we dropped 2 or 3 on the Axis side.
Taxi bereit. Schneller geht's nicht. Männer, mir nach. Taxi bereit. Klar und deutlich. Guter Schuss.
The Lost. And see, let's see. And we lost another player. Alright, we're really gonna have to, we might have to back up our own lines here. We are really just getting overrun here. So, and they're bombing my positions. I wonder if this Flak 88 can pull up. I wonder if this vehicle can pull my anti-tank. That'd be great. We'll see.
Speer bereit. Wir nähern uns dem Feind, Herr Kommandant.
I'm gonna turn the weapons off on that scout unit. That way it can't be detected. Shit. No, I'm gonna turn the weapons back on. Oh, wow. Terrible timing. They're really being aggressive here. Let's see what we can do. lines here.
Landsat zur Stelle. Verstanden. Ende. Rückwärts, Marsch, am besten gestern.
Let the enemy be the aggressor.
Hoch auf dem gelben Wagen. Wir können nicht mehr. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle? Landsat zur Stelle.
We will be getting a much higher income with all the players that have left. Not that that's what I was really hoping for. But I think we'll get an increase in the amount of units we can bring out.
Verstanden. Ende. Ausweichen.
So we'll make do.
Absitzen, sofort.
And I will be bringing out this Firefly.
We surrender.
Phase B in 3.5 minutes.
Motor läuft.
He's going to continue reinforcing that. This is a lost position here. God, I wish he would stop.
Fahrzeug bereit, Hauptmann. Ich höre.
What are you firing on, Firefly?
Der brennt lichterloh.
There's our first plane coming around. Don't have any dogfighters until Phase B. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Wish I had some veterancy on that Firefly. Okay.
Speer bereit. Geräuschdisziplin.
So these auto cover of this unit hid in this shrubbery here. We can get them into the buildings. And he's falling back. Okay. Yeah, we're looking all right. All things considered. I need something that can shoot out into this field. Minute until Phase B. Hang in there, infantry. I don't want to get them a foothold in this city at all. Unload. Ugh. Good stuff, you know. In war game, you're sitting on 500 points. You just call in whatever you want, but I can't do anything for 49 seconds. It's real awesome dynamic to Normandy 44. Really have to make units that you normally wouldn't. So I'll pull this half track out to push that back. While it's giving some cover and fire for my troops to get across there. Still way out of range. I could try to sneak them up this hedgerow, but good news is the enemy pushed up this much, but they really don't have any heavies. It's a lot of half-tracks. They're fast movers, but it's light armament, so I should be able to come back with some Phase B Panthers or Panzers and push them right back. First thing I'm going to do is bring in a Panther right in here, and then I'll call some dogfighters in. And the Panzer to give that veterancy.
We surrender.
Better AA. Let's get him. He'll have nice protection from line of sight from a lot of these buildings, so he'll have good cover here. Firefly can come back in here and help cover that field. Again, I just can never seem to have enough recon out here. 140 points, and I'll call in a BF-19. Okay, looking good. It's pack 38. Appear more accessible for him to engage the enemy. Okay. So that scout is what lit up that anti-tank. That's the only thing that lit that up. What else we have for anti-air? We got another one. For over on the left here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy a BF-19. So I've got that at the ready. I'm gonna be on the lookout for enemy aircraft coming in. I'm not just gonna sit here and get bombed all day. And if we can, our objective here will be to come back in and take this city. Now, my scout vehicle is lit. I don't like that. See if he can.
Sehen wir uns hier
As
um.
long as he's lit, might as well be out in the open looking for things to hit. So. Panther shooting on those rifles. See if we can walk up into that next. There we go. There we go. Halt.
Stop. Beobachtungshalt. Marschbereitschaft hergestellt. Fernwaffenfahrer! Überprüft Waffen und Munition.
Caught up
Ohne
there.
Tipp, Marsch!
There we go. Panthers cover.
Klar und deutlich.
On that half track. Nice.
Wir müssen hier raus!
And down.
Ob stürmt oder schneit. Volle Straße!
There we go.
Stehen bereit.
Spotted some planes. Take down a lightning. Come on. On him. Yes, got him. Get on the other one. Alright, get out of there. Ah, it was a trade. Not a good trade.
Überprüft Waffen und Munition. Vorwärts, Männer, aber schießt
Alright, I
erst
lost
auf mein
track
Kommando.
of. Did we take out these scouts here or not?
Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Wir müssen hier raus! Hören Sie klar und deutlich.
No, we didn't.
Angriff!
Okay, scouts
Genau
are dead.
Ihre Befehle.
Okay, so let's try
Ihre
to.
Befehle. Auf der Kantenfeind Feuererlaubnis.
Am I taking fire? Okay, let's just halt that firefly.
Was sind Ihre Befehle?
Move up some troops.
Der ist hinüber.
Oh, wow. Overran. Completely overran here.
We surrender. Wir können nicht mehr. Zu Ihren Diensten, Herr Kommandant.
I'm gonna take a risk.
Funküberprüfung. Kommen.
See if I can get him out in the open here. The other thing is, too, these guys cannot shoot at my infantry moving across the open field because of their line of sight, I believe. I believe that to be the case. Plane, enemy plane.
Verstanden. Bin unterwegs. Victor. Mitten ins Schwarze. Indianer voraus, bereit für den Angriff.
Come on, get him.
Mich hat's erwischt.
Gosh. So I'm getting hit by the enemy anti-air, and my whole point in this match was to be taking down planes. So that's rough.
Lass mich raus! Ich will nach Hause! Lass mich gehen! Übersehe! Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze!
I think we're going to have to keep this Panther D just as a defensive measure and not get out there and do any more attacking past that hedgerow.
Rot 6.
Same with this Firefly. Oh, there you go.
500! Feuer!
I'll get your front toward. There you go. Oh, son of a gun. Fail. Hard fail. Okay, well, do what we can. Bring out the 75 mils.
Wir haben Verlust
Lacking
erlitten!
on recon.
Köpfe runter!
Bring in more infantry. We're gonna put up a good stand here. Wish this guy would unload.
Das ist nicht
And they're
mehr
already in my
ausweichen.
AA. Effective.
Voll ins Schwarze! Wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
Phase C another minute and a half. Not
Fahrzeug
good.
bereit, Hauptmann!
I didn't get these units into the town. Let's get them in there.
Höre Sie klar und deutlich. Geräuschdisziplin. Wie ist die Lage? Abmarsch und vertacke ich. Ruhe, erhört. Nichts wie raus hier! Lanzer zur Stelle.
And I got my Firefly.
Guter Schuss. Leg sie weg von hier!
Alright. Yeah. Standy.
Wir erwarten Ihre Befehle.
I don't have the range penetration value on that. 76. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can do in Phase C. and evacuate. I'm not going to keep him in there longer. Come on, turn, turn, turn. Chase him out. Stay on him. Come on. Gotta be back. Okay. And you know, that's the medium, actually bad resilience compared to the medium resilience of the Wolf. So.
Der ist hinüber. Rückwärts, Marsch, am besten gestern. Siegpunkt erreicht. Raus mit euch. Please, don't shoot. Wir müssen hier raus.
Yeah, I look around and the units I brought in, the anti-tank that I brought in, are just destroyed. I'm really just getting overwhelmed here. They're already in my 37 mil.
Halte Ausschau nach feindlichen Flugzeugen.
Tank.
Köpfe
Thanks.
runter! Die wurden getroffen. Die sind so gut wie tot.
Again.
Jagdflugzeug bereit.
Yeah, we're making a good push on the
Indianer
right.
voraus, bereit für den Angriff. Jagdflugzeug bereit.
BF-109 can chase him out of here. Here, get on
Die
that
sind so
lightning
gut wie tot.
instead.
Flieger sind Sieger.
There we go. Got him. Evac.
Befehlkommandant, dreh jetzt ab. Nichts wie raus hier! Marschbereitschaft hergestellt. Deckung! Der ist hinüber.
Oh boy. Now what's the points? Yeah, we are down 2-1 on points.
Ich höre, Herr Hauptmann.
Let
Marschpause.
this Panther do some work.
Voll auf die 12.
Enemy air contact. Coming to the middle. Nope.
Wie lauten die Befehle? Fuchs 1 greift an. Notfall,
Evac.
Hilfe! Halte Ausschau nach feindlichen Flugzeugen. Wie lautet der Plan? Den ganz erwischt. Zur Stelle. Wir brauchen langsam Munitionsnachschub.
Well, we've got him stalled, but it's not really boding well at all for our team. So,
Lageinformation.
too late.
Zu Befehl, Kommandant. Dreh jetzt ab. Lass mich raus! Ich will nach Hause! Lass mich gehen! Pitzmann hat's erwischt! Unten bleiben! Ich höre. Wir ergeben uns! Der ist erledigt.
We'll just hold this Panther here in this hedgerow, so anything that comes off this bridge is going to be destroyed. I wouldn't mind getting infantry into those buildings there. Let's just let it play out.
Jawohl, Kommandant. Krieger sind Sieger.
Looks like the Panther got bombed out while I was looking at something else.
Wir schaffen es nicht. Sanitäter!
Oh, I inherited all these units over here. Holy cow. Everyone left but me. Let's save our losses here.
Jawohl.
Let's pull out of here completely. Some Stug 3s.
Entdeckung, Leutnant. Verdammt, hier ist ganz schön was los. Breiter Hauptmann. Ohne Tritt, Marsch! Übersehe. Wir sind festgenagelt! Viel Feind, viel her.
Rocketed. Destroyed that Panther.
Hauptmann. Wir können nicht mehr.
Alright, they're just gonna play the air spam game now.
Höre Sie laut und deutlich. Ende. Erwarte Anweisungen.
That's fine.
Wir sind getroffen. Deckung. Gute Arbeit, Schütze. Lanzer zur Stelle. Wir können nicht mehr. Wir haben Ausfälle in unseren Reihen. Der ist erledigt.
Wow.
Feind direkt vor eigener Stellung. Wir sind festgenagelt.
Let's call in off-map Artie. Let's call in a
Volle
couple.
Deckung. Fahrzeug bereit, Hauptmann.
And I don't like the route that it's taken, that's for sure. My bad.
Volltreffer! Sie zerstört! Vorgeschobene Beobachter bereit.
That route's better. Safer route.
Lageinformation. Victor.
Need to see this.
Ja, richtig.
Back.
Mich hat's erwischt! Volltreffer! Sie zerstört! Sie haben
Okay, let's fire for effect here.
Zulegen. Vorrufen. Feuer!
Let's do an emergency fire here.
Überprüft Waffen und Munition. Packt zusammen und dann los. Lass mich raus! Ich will nach Hause! Lass mich gehen! Sanitäter! Volle Schwarze!
Let's see what we bring here.
Dieses Angriffsziel ist Geschichte. Der mit dem Feldstecher. Ah, mich hat's erwischt.
There's a cooldown, it's still firing. And they're starting to cross the bridge here. This one's ready. Let's get right on that bridge. There we go. Panther trap right here. And I guess, it's just calling in a ton of units right here. We're all getting pinned down here and destroyed. This is what you don't do. Don't call in a bunch of units and then
gesichtet.
Oh boy. This is rough.
Lay down your weapons, guys.
Another round of party.
Koordinaten erhalten. Feuer nach eigenem Ermessen.
Do some
Lageinformation. Zeit für ein paar Abschüsse.
take out a thunderbolt, maybe? No.
Zum Befehl, Kommandant. Drehe jetzt ab. Der ist hinüber. Stehen bereit. Rückwärts, Marsch. Am besten gestern. Volltreffer. Sie zerstört. Schön machen, Fahrer. Zu Befehl. Angriff.
Just trying to hang in there. Battle's almost over. But yeah, this was an absolute onslaught. The risk you're playing with 10v10s, everyone could leave. Let's see what we can do here on this road. A lot of blue units here just stuck on the road.
Klasse. Ziel
We
zerstört.
had more than Whipple wins. We maybe it'll do something there. Even with all those anti-airship units, it's still not enough.
Victor.
Come on, dogfight, dogfight. Stay on them. Turn, turn.
Ihr wisst du bist nicht, ich bin raus. Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich. Volltreffer.
I just inherited the rest of the units.
Adler 1 bereit. Fahrer zurück, zurück. Corridor.
There we go.
Adler 1 bereit.
Evac.
Verdammt, ich wurde nicht mehr getroffen. Volltreffer. Sie zerstört. Ziele gesichtet.
Now we can try to minimize losses here. Get all of our units back in and behind cover.
Volltreffer. Sie zerstört. Fahrzeug bereit, Hauptmann. Rückwärts, rückwärts, rückwärts.
Oh, Panther D survived over here.
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant. Ausweichen.
Yeah, he
Volltreffer.
can
Sie
see.
zerstört. Fahrer zurück, zurück. Ich höre.
He can't go through those woods. He can't even.
Verstanden.
Can he? Yeah, he can.
Marschbereitschaft hergestellt. Kehrt. Ich höre.
Fall back. Fall back.
Ich bin aus hier. Ich höre.
Yeah, that's points. Ugh. 5,573 kills, 6,635 losses. Actually better than last round. Dave and Philo, can't really fault them. They inherited a bunch of units, or maybe they were, I don't know, maybe they were calling in bullshit. But, you know, don't get too distracted. If the battle's not going your way, don't just leave. Just D up somewhere, hold down, get some kills, minimize your losses, and move on. So, there you go. Another loss.